Hello, Mark. Morning, good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's session, Monday night mentorship call. I am your chief servant for today. My name is Wapmaster. You can call me Williams Gyimah. Okay, so greetings to all the bosses on the call. Wherever you are tuning in from, please kindly type where you are tuning in from. It's going to be a very quick call, as we all know why we are on the call today. Kindly tell me where you are tuning in from. Let's acknowledge your presence, okay? So we have Koku from Abidjan, Vincent from Kumasi, D from Winneba, Melchizedek from Takrady, Amstar from Sunyani, Kia from Adenta, Angie from Old Ashoman, Omotola from Ho. We have Medina, Brilkum, Sawem, Desire from Port Harcourt. All right, guys, it's been an amazing evening. Thank you so much for your time and showing up on today's training call. I'm very excited to have you here. Thank you very much. Now, I want to send these warm greetings to all the new associates that we have in our team to join us on this call. All the new associates who join Max International, irrespective of what team you joined, if you're on this call or you're looking at this video or recording, I want to say a special welcome to you. Congratulations and welcome to Max International. Okay, this is one of the trainings that we do. This is actually not really a typical training as such. It's just a message to those of us that are in countries that have these confirmed cases of coronavirus. Okay, so as you all know, or as some of you might know, I have a medical background. I graduated in 2013 as a physician assistant. I had my medical and dental council certificate, licensed as a physician assistant. So I have some little knowledge based on my experience on what I've learned. I have some few knowledge and things that I've heard happening and all that. I'm going to share some few things with you, and also based on data that I have from my senior colleagues, or based on data we have from most of the credible sites that we have that are announcing what is happening here. Okay, so today we are going to talk about it, and also we talk about a few announcements and promotions that are happening currently at Max International. Then we also talk about we'll do our regular questions and answers, where you guys will also have an opportunity to ask me any question. Okay, hold on. Let me try something. I don't know if I'm getting a feedback. Okay, it's fine. All right. Yes. Good. Thank you. Please, if you can see my slides, kindly let me know, okay? So that I move. Give me some feedback. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. It's going to be a very quick message. So, greetings to everybody and welcome to today's mentorship call, Max International mentorship call. Today is Monday night, 16th of March 2020. And I'm very honored to have you here. Don't know where you are tuning in from, like your location, who you are, what you've been through, what your rank is, but I know that the reason why you're on this course is to get some information or add to already some information that you need, and also to reach out to you to find out how things are going. I hope everybody on this call has not contacted this virus and everybody is in good shape and good health. And I pray and hope that it will continue to be like that and we will continue to be healthy. So congratulations if you're on this call. If you are not feeling too well, kindly report to the nearest hospital. Let them check you up to find out what exactly is worrying you. Maybe it's a common flu, malaria, or something else. Okay, so that is it for you to know. Now, health is a very, very important thing. Okay, it's very, very important. Staying healthy. If you have all the money in the world and you are not in good shape, at the end of the day, what are you going to do with your money? And even if you are not alive, like you are dead and gone. So health is very, very important. Okay, you can be very rich. Of course, you can build a lasting legacy. People, your family, generations are going to be blessed because of the decision you made, because of what you came to do in life. But then your health is also very important, and the health of your family members is also very important. At the end of the day, all that you are doing in this world and all the suffering and all that, and you accumulate a lot of wealth, and your family and friends are not able to enjoy it, you are not able to enjoy it because some deadly virus or some bad health comes to take us, then what is the goal here? Okay, so health is very important, very, very important. As long as, and then long-lasting health is also very important. But unfortunately, most of us race to only the materialistic world, and they ignore the health. And that is why building our business here at Max International is very, very important. Because what we have here, we have good health. We are sending good health to family and friends. We are also offering vitality and good health to people that we know, people that we expose our opportunity to with our breakthrough products, with our special nutrients called ribosine and what it can do, and other products that we have, weight management products and all that. Because we all know that about 1.5 million people in this world have to manage their weight. Okay, we also have a weight management product. We also have products that can take care of skin, hair, nail, a lot of things. Okay, we also have Max International Infuse, we have ATP, all that. So those who don't understand the products we have and what it can help you do, I refer you to the Max International product training. Okay, so I can try and find out from any of your team leaders, let them send you the product videos or the product presentation video. Okay, there's a short one done by my brother Gyimah. It's about 3 minutes. That's a brief one. You can ask for it on any of your WhatsApp pages. Also, you can find out from any of your team leaders. They can give you a lot of testimonies of people that their health have been transformed with these amazing products that we have. Okay, so our job here as business partners of Max International is a very, very big deal, because we have a solution to preventive health. Preventive health is a very big deal, other than curative medicine. Okay, so preventive medicine and curative medicine. Curative medicine is you wait, people get sick, they come and you do something to cure them. Maybe people get malaria, and you give them anti-malaria drugs to kill the parasites. Okay, that is curative medicine. Now, preventive medicine, our job here is we prevent people from getting sick. We do things that will prevent people from getting sick. That is our job here. And basically, things that you do to prevent people from getting sick, it can be with a supplement they take, it can be with an active lifestyle or nutraceutical things, all the way they eat and food and diet modifications, so that they will not get some diseases. Okay, so some of them can be primary, it can be secondary and all that. So, for instance, if you have a small child and you decide not to feed the child with a lot of salt, you are preventing something from. So it's a primary way of you preventing what can occur in the future. Okay, secondary way is when a person grows up and you don't want them to do things that will give prone them to risk factors. Risk factors in the sense that if you are someone who smokes, if you are someone who drinks alcohol, all those things, it puts you at a higher risk to getting hepatitis. Hepatitis in a lot of forms. Okay, it's inflammation of the liver. It can be caused by a lot of things. The smoking can also harm your lungs and all that. So if you do these things, it puts you to a higher risk, or gets you the risk factors to getting some things. It's like if you are consuming fruits and vegetables, or you are closer to radiation materials, you are at a higher risk of getting cancer. So all those things, preventive medicine or preventive health is a way of helping people not get these risk factors by helping them detox their system, or quitting smoking, or quitting the consumption of alcohol and all that. So this is very important. Our job here at Max International as business partners, the company has unique products that are backed by 25 years of solid science. Okay, so our job is we help the world to get this information. But my point here is that we are also building a business with it. Okay, as much I joined Max International because of the money, but I stayed because of what the product was doing, and it blew my mind. With someone with a health background, I realized that this is all that I've wanted in life, not to just wait for people to get sick before I prescribe drugs for them to go and take for that specific illness to go, but to help them prevent that kind of disease from occurring. So when I got to see the vision of Max International, and by doing this, changing people's lives and helping get happy smiles like my smile here in the picture to a lot of families, I'll be able to build a business and get a good income. I got monetary motivation. Okay, just like most of us who are on this call or seeing this video, we got monetary motivation because this world, whether you like it or not, whatever you are doing, you are helping someone make money. Even if you decide to sleep, you are helping your landlord or the person who sold the house or the land to you. Whatever you do, it costs money to do everything. To drive your car, to eat, costs money. Everything. So we cannot deny the fact that we also need money to survive. Yes, money cannot buy you health. It can actually, indirectly, money can actually help you get better, buy you health. But what I'm trying to say is that money itself directly cannot give you life. But indirectly, it can help you save your own life, okay? So what our job here is that we are building wealth with good health. That is what we are doing. And that has given us so much fulfillment. In the recent times, we've seen so many people who are in a very bad health stage that they've been able to recover because of what products an associate of Max International recommended to them. And this is amazing. It's mind blowing when you hear some testimonies. It's jaw dropping. You hear the testimony and your jaw will drop. It's big. Okay, so this and a lot of reasons why many of us on this call are in business partnership with Max International. Now, as business partners, we get to have Max International products. These products that I talked about that have 25 years of solid science backing them. I'm talking about our flagship product, CellGBT. It has ribosine, special nutrients for your own body to produce glutathione, or the nutrients will help your own body. This ribosine is what your cells need to produce new glutathione. So the glutathione has to be produced by your cell, inside your cell, for yourself. So this cell is very, very selfish. It has to cook the food by itself, inside itself, and eat itself. So that is basically it. Okay, so the glutathione has to be produced inside yourself, by yourself, for yourself. But what it needs is the building block of the glutathione and a special nutrient called cysteine. So this Professor Albertine Nagasawa found a way to deliver this cysteine into your cell, okay, by adding D-ribose sugar. So when you take it, your stomach acid and all the channels will not break it. It will be able to enter your blood, and now when it gets dissolved, your cell will be able to now see the ribosine, and the ribose sugar will be used for energy, and then the cysteine will be used to produce glutathione. And this is the glutathione is the molecule that helps your body to recover from diseases. It cleans your body from toxins. It's the master antioxidant. An antioxidant is something that prevents your body from rusting in simple terms. Okay, rusting is like oxidation. When you cut apple and it changes color, the apple is undergoing oxidation. When you cut orange, it doesn't change color, okay, because the orange has antioxidants. It has vitamin C. It's part of the antioxidant family. And then glutathione is the highest antioxidant, the mother of all antioxidants, that help the other antioxidants to even work better. So if orange does not change color when you cut it, the same way, if you have more glutathione in you, you'll be able to prevent rusting inside you and outside you. All right. So that is what we have here. Our products are not drugs; they are simply food nutrients or food supplements that help your body to recover itself by you getting optimum level of glutathione. Then the glutathione will come and do the work. That is basically our job here. Now, a lot of research have come out, and people and so many scientists have done research with this ribosine that we have, that it is true that it helps your body to produce optimum level of glutathione. And when this glutathione comes up, it cures and heals your system. So it's not the drug, the product that is coming to cure you. Your own body will produce its glutathione. When the glutathione comes, your own body will now heal itself. You understand? That is why you can hear Max Associates, some of us will say that our products do not cure or treat a specific disease. Yes, because when the glutathione level comes up, it will now tell what is wrong with you. Maybe you have some headaches, some throbbing headaches that are not helping you sleep, or you have some skin lesions, or you have this and that, something's happening inside you. All the detox that has to happen, your body will now start fixing itself to give you more energy, help you get quality of sleep, and also detoxify the liver. Okay, so all these things, when it's being done, and it is when you had the harm in your body, it causes disease. For instance, if you have so much waste in Ghana, what will happen? Ghana will grow old, and there will be so many diseases in Ghana, right? The same way, when you have a lot of waste in your system and cause oxidative stress, your cells are getting tired and weaker, and they are not reproducing new cells every day. Anyway, your cells will produce more than 40 billion new cells because there are trillions of cells every time. No, they produce 40 billion new cells every single. And these cells, what they eat, what they need is this glutathione. Imagine you have optimum level. So what we are trying to say here is that this special nutrient has been dedicated to only Max International. Imagine this, and this is proven to be over 300% work better than the next best alternative, which is N-acetylcysteine. And actually, we also have GXL, which has N-acetylcysteine. GXL is the advanced form of N-acetylcysteine because glucosamine has been added to it. Okay, forgive my scientists, and these are few things. Okay, if you have some of my bosses and scientists on the call, you will not understand anything. All right. This is my small background in science. I'm trying as much as possible not to bore you too many with these science things. Okay, so we have a special nutrient that helps us to heal ourselves. And scientists have done a lot of research about glutathione. It has more than 180,000 publications on PubMed. PubMed, PubMed.gov. If you go to this website, it's a site for a lot of scientific research. You can go and search about glutathione, and then you're going to see it there that glutathione helps this and that and that. And actually, if you are doubting and you don't know what our product can help you with, you can Google glutathione versus, then you add a disease, glutathione versus headache, glutathione versus diabetes, glutathione versus, or glutathione plus hypertension, glutathione plus diabetes. You are going to be amazed. So it means that when you have optimum level of glutathione, it can help you. Now, WHO says that when you are aging from 20 years and above, and this information is very, very important, it's for us to analyze some things as we progress in this slide. Okay, WHO is saying that after 20 years, it's not a max thing, no. So WHO, World Health Organization, after 20 years, your glutathione level starts declining, starts going down because your body is not able to produce that same glutathione, that optimum glutathione like it used to again. Because maybe it lacks a few things, okay? Also, it declines quickly because of the food and things that we eat, the air we breathe, so much toxins in the world that we are eating food and vegetables that have been injected and all that. Now they use the paracetamol to tenderize meat. There was a trending viral video of someone using an insecticide spray to spray food and meat that is on sale and the market. So all these things, you will see someone spraying food crops, cabbage and all those, and they are dressed like they are spraying coronavirus. It is scary, but we take these things and we consume it in our body. Don't we think that we need something to also clear this? Imagine you have a choked gutter, or the gutter, you put waste in it. A time will come that the gutter will be choked, that it will start smelling everywhere in the community that you need to clear it. That's the point here. So when you have so much toxins in your system, it makes your glutathione level go low because the glutathione is doing a lot of work. It's doing a lot of work that it has to be reproduced every time. Do you understand? So smoking, alcoholism, all those things will also make your glutathione level go lower quickly. And once this glutathione level is declining or going down, bad health will start popping in, and it is related to over 78 major diseases. Okay, and this is scientifically proven. Science people came out with that when your glutathione level goes low, so think about all the major diseases you know. Think about them. It is related to glutathione. Like I said, if you don't know, you can just Google glutathione versus that, or glutathione plus that kind of disease you are thinking about, or your guest or whoever says it. Just Google it or go to PubMed and find. That's a very credible site for it. Okay, and find solution on that. Now, for me not to talk too much about the science, let's quickly go to the agenda. So we are going to find out what it is, what this coronavirus is, this thing here, what it actually is, okay, and how it's affecting us, health-wise, business, and how we stay safe and any other business, okay. So I'm going to quickly talk about one of the things that this coronavirus. So what is this coronavirus? What is it actually? So let's get started. Coronavirus is actually the most common word in the last 1 or 2 months. In the last 2 weeks, it is the most common word we have here in Ghana or Africa. Everywhere people are talking about it. It's in the news. We've heard about it in 2020. It's everywhere. People are asking, what is this coronavirus? What is it actually? All right. So this coronavirus, okay, it's a family of viruses. It's a family of viruses. If you ask, it's a family of viruses that initially they were in animals, but some way or the other, I don't know, they can affect humans. Most of them. It started in 2018 in a country in China called Wuhan. Wuhan. It has only it affected a lot of people in Wuhan. So in 2019, this diagnosis was found, and actually there's a strain of viruses that cause these things. So coronavirus, they are a family, okay, a family. So some of the family members are there are a lot of coronavirus. So this specific coronavirus, it's called COVID-19 because it was discovered in 2019, okay, COVID-19. So COVID-19 means coronavirus 19, COVID-19, 2019, coronavirus 2019. It's a new strain. It came around December 2019. It was first discovered in in China, in Wuhan, China. That's why some people call it Wuhan 400, okay. So that strain of coronavirus. So, but there are a family of people that cause flu. They can cause flu, the normal flu that we have. Okay. So it can mimic a lot of things. It can mimic things like common flu. It can mimic it can give you fever. A lot of diseases actually. I'm trying as much as possible not to give you so many times. So it can start with common flu, but with a serious analysis, a lot of people are going to find out that it looks like common cold. People will start coughing, people will start having acute respiratory distress. So it starts from running nose. As you can see here, a person can have running nose, they can start coughing, they can have sore throat. It's with or without sore throat. And after some investigation, it can be seen as a strain of coronavirus that is causing this thing. So if you look at this, after investigation here, to look like a strain of coronavirus. Now, this, after some research, okay, it's seen that there's something called SARS, S-A-R-S. It's severe acute respiratory syndrome. Severe acute respiratory. It is very deadly, seriously. And there's another called the Middle East respiratory syndrome. Those ones are also very deadly. They are actually deadly than this coronavirus. So this coronavirus is a small brother of these things. Okay, so 2 days after two days, it was found that 7 people had it. They had too many cases in Wuhan, China, and about 700 people had it. They realized that it is airborne. Airborne means that people can actually transmit it by communicating with their friends. So as you get too close with the infected people, you can actually get it as they cough or sneeze. All right, this is not like blood or something like that. It's not like HIV that there should be blood transmission. So it started from Japan, left here, USA down here, and then France. So that China, okay, then France here. So now, should we be worried? Of course, it's a disease, okay. We should be worried. It's a disease. The truth is that the mortality rate of coronavirus is actually about 3%. It's actually about 3%, so it's actually low. and this affects people who are quite aged. Like I was talking to you about glutathione. When you are aging, your glutathione level goes down. So after 20 years, it goes down. But when you get to about 40, 50, 60, you realize that your immunity is low. And WHO, World Health Organization, is saying that after that age, that's when many people get sick. So oxidative stress is higher. It's high within that age. And people who get it, they start coughing and all that. The reason why we have to do this education, it is highly transmittable. People can get it easily because it's airborne. Imagine HIV virus is airborne. Imagine, all right? Imagine HIV virus is airborne. What are you going to do? Imagine HIV virus is airborne. Because HIV is killing people, like whether you like it or not, it's just killing people. Imagine HIV virus is airborne. Now, the solution to this, because it's airborne, the solution to this is that people don't get close contact communication. So it means that people shouldn't get too close to some people. This is very, very important. Like when you're communicating with people, don't be looking into their eyes and nose. And some people will be sniffing people once they are talking to them. All those things, it's weird. Also, if you are coughing, you need to cover your mouth and use a nose mask. Also, wash your hands frequently and then sanitize your hands with alcohol-based sanitizer. It is key. It is very, very important because it's seen that people are saying, oh, alcohol kills coronavirus. They won't drink alcohol. That's not the case. That's not it all. The reason why we say don't be touching your eyes and your nose is that it affects your respiratory system. Okay, respiratory system is where you breathe. Okay, where you breathe, that's where it affects. So you imagine you go and begin to, those who will be picking their nose, you go and touch it. This virus can actually stay in your hand for some time. Okay, but it doesn't survive well on clothes, but it can stay on your palm for maybe 5 to 10 hours. And then you go and touch things, someone else also gets it. It's not like when you touch it, you have gotten it, or you are holding it. You're holding a virus that you can send it to another place, or you can touch your face with it. Once you touch your face and it gets into your nose or mouth or even your eyes, then you can get infected. A lot of people have been infected. Just that the thing is, the world is creating a lot of fear. There's so many bad news out there. So much bad news. People are just saying everything. Now, how do we prevent this coronavirus? First, wash your hand with soap and water. Avoid touching your eyes, your mouth, and your nose. Also, cover your mouth and bend your elbow and cover your nose with tissue. And don't go to crowded places. Stay at home if you feel unwell. Even with a slight cough, call your facility and seek medical attention. Immediately call your facility and stay home. Be aware of what is happening, but don't get scared. A lot of people are getting scared. They watch the news. When they watch the news, they get scared of what is happening. Hey, this one is dead. This someone here is dead. Hey, 1,000 people have been infected by this. You see the way the media publishes fear. They spread fear like something. If media is going to talk up, see, it is business. It is their business. They have to spread fear so that you come all the time for consolation, or you come and be watching the TV all the time. So what the media people will say about, let's say, someone gave a sharp reply to his wife. Okay, the wife said, I'm hungry. And the husband said, what do you want to eat? Or choose something that you want to eat. Then, if there's a small insult there, the media will publish it like, husband slaps wife. Then they'll write it below it with a punchline. So you see, you will see husband slaps wife. Meanwhile, it is just a punchline. No, small thing that a husband said is just a hot punchline or something like that. The media will publish it so large. So like I remember when I bought a car for my parents, okay, and I sent it to Kumasi, and then it was beautiful presentation. We did it for them. Everybody was happy. That same night, someone sent me a link that some bloggers have blogged about me, and they've written, Max International Millionaire buys car for his family. Hey, Can you imagine? Mass International, the other one has even written billionaire, or say young billionaire. Billionaire. Me, would you really? Billionaire. Means I have $1 billion. Hey! That day I was hot. I'm like, hey, this young billionaire saying I'm not rich yet, oh. Billionaire. Then I found a way to contact the guy after about 10 hours. When I spoke to him, he said it's good for his website so that people will click the link and he'll get traffic and he'll get points and get paid. That is what he was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what he cared about. His points and his pay. His points and his pay. What happened to my slides? Well, okay. His points and his pay. That is what he was concerned about. That is what he was concerned about. So I'm like, hey, is this how the world is? So the media will publish fear. Media will publish fear. There's fear everywhere. Fear. They'll say that so and so person has died, oh, this one has died, oh, this person has caught. Even if it is, people are quick to share bad news. People are quick to share bad news. Before you know it, if it's good news about you, if you, let's say you are right now, you are a Max International Bronze Associate, okay, you hit bronze, Max is taking you to places and all that, or maybe you hit diamond. The media will not be sharing it too, but some bad things happen. You go and do some video and you said something and it affected one celebrity. Oh, they will go and say that. Millionaire says, where is not rich. Millionaire says Sarkodia is not rich. Millionaire says is richer. Or Mass International millionaire says is richer than Sarkodia. So the media, there's so much frustration. Bombs are happening here. People are killing people. They will say, oh, there's some 25-year-old boy who has beheaded 3 people. Hey, then they are sharing it here. And so there's so much negativity. So much bad things happening. But the truth is that people are recovering from this coronavirus. A lot of people. See the statistics here. Since it came in 2019 December, okay, about 181,000 cases have been seen as at 8:20 p.m. today, after we started the presentation. 181,000 cases have been recorded. Out of that, 7,000 people have died. Now, 78,000 people have recovered. What does this tell you? It means that there's hope. And yeah, Basasao, there's hope, okay? There's hope. It's all hope is not lost like that. So some of us who are freaking out and all that, ladies and gentlemen, let's not freak out. Let's not freak out. Don't let the media, the fear that is being published, don't let it enter you. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I beg you. When you freak out, things will be happening you will not know. You will be so much consumed in the negativity that is happening that you will not think about what you can do, actually. So much negativity happening. People are saying this and that. People are getting, see, I'm not saying this is not a problem. It's a real problem. But please don't get scared. Don't get scared. Be safe. Practice hand hygiene. Don't be picking your nose. Don't be touching things. Those who sit in the trotro, it is very, very important. There are some trotro measures that you have to know. Those who like sitting in trotro. I have sat in trotro for so many years before I bought car, so I understand. There are so many measures. When you sit in trotro, you have to sanitize. Buy a hand sanitizer. That one there, even if it's 100 cedis currently, it's bad that people have hyped the prices, but I'm going to talk about it. Buy a hand sanitizer. Also, if you happen to sit at the back, sanitize your hands all the time. Don't be touching the seat, the top of the seat in front of you. When you open the window, sanitize your hands again. When you close the window, sanitize your hands again. Cover your face with face mask. When you hear that people are coughing or someone talking anyhow in the bus, when you hear that someone is wheezing is when they are struggling to breathe, cover your nose as much as possible. Even if you have to breathe through the window, send your head outside. Make sure some car doesn't come to hit you though. But send your head outside and breathe and try and stop the car and get down. If someone starts coughing anyhow, this is your life, okay? But the point here is that there are a lot of cases, but then you can get recovered. you can actually recover from this. You can recover. You can recover. You can recover. The recovery rate is more than 80 to 90% of the people who have been affected by it. So don't freak out. Yes, of course, Ebola was very deadly. Ebola was deadly than this virus. Just that Ebola, it was not airborne. This one is airborne. It means it can pass through air. You don't have to really be touching. Someone can be communicating when they are close to you. You can actually get it once they are talking to you and then they are coughing on you and all that. So you have to give some people a distance and try and watch videos that World Health Organization and some of the recognized media houses have done. Not the media houses that will be scaring you. Okay, you go to Instagram or Facebook and some blogger or some presenter is just screaming, hey, coronavirus, the world is coming to an end, oh, things are dying, oh, people are dying left and right. People are recovering. Why are they not saying that one? Why are they not? Because the media want to scare people, because spreading fear, actually people can monetize it, because when you spread fear, people get scared. Prices of things get high. Simple like toilet roll or toilet tissue, people can hype the price. Hand sanitizer that was bought for 10 cedis is now 150 Ghana cedis. When fear is spread, that's the time that many people make money. Okay, so stay calm, don't freak out, don't be sharing bad news. Share the good news. So if you're on this call today, it is our responsibility to be sharing the good cases. Share the cases of the people who have recovered. Let the world know that it is possible. See, your mind is very, very powerful. If you know that it is possible to get recovered, there's something called placebo. When your mind can heal yourself, and you drink water and you think that the water is a drug, so you get healed because you thought that the water was a drug, so your mind healed itself. Ladies and gentlemen, you need that mental toughness. Also, you need to boost your immune system. If you're on this call and you are not in the Max product, after everything I have said, you need prayers. You need fasting and prayers, ladies and gentlemen. You need fasting and prayers, because boosting your immune system is key. Eat healthy, exercise, boost your immune system. Once you have a higher immune system, you see, it was seen that the large majority of these people, the 7,000 that we are seeing here, are people who have underlying disease already. There's some people who had pneumonia, some people who had serious cases, some people who were old, like 80 years, 60 years, and all those people who had a lower immune system, they were not able to recover from it. But your immune system can help you recover from it. So boosting your immune system is key. With saying this, what is the way forward? The way forward right now is that first, we need to be healthy. We need to stay safe. Don't be going to too crowded places. Now the president has put a ban on large gatherings like churches, presentations, and all those things. So right now, most of our large presentations, we are putting on hold to it till further notice. But then you have the videos, you have presentation videos, testimony videos. You can be doing business on WhatsApp. Imagine the person was not in Ghana. How were you going to prospect them? Use that same process. Okay, it's very, 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 very important. Find a way. Prospect. Do one-on-one. If only you are going to wear mask, the guy is also going to wear mask, and you are going to have a hand sanitizer there. The person will know that you are a very health conscious person. So this is very important. Now, the next action is that we do not want to spread fear. Spread good news. We are preaching good news, not nightmare. Spread the good news. This is the time that you can actually contact your customers. Let them know what we have, the importance of this. Remember all the things I've said about our product. That's why I took my time to explain the product in the beginning. How these products can help your customer. Try and explain it to them. How they and why they need to boost their immune system. See, when the first case of coronavirus was diagnosed and confirmed in Ghana, I called almost all my customers who have bought from me, and I told them that I want to thank them, and also I want to let them be aware that there's a possibility that someone in their neighborhood or something might be having or carrying the virus, because there's a confirmed case. So they should be aware, they should practice the hand hygiene, they should not be touching face, they should have a hand sanitizer, they should be washing their hands. Strict hand hygiene, be washing your hands at least every 20 minutes. If you touch something, you have to wash your hand under running water for 20 seconds. All those things. And the most important thing is to continue their product. And also, there's a special promotion that I have for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, the promotion run by Max International is that currently this month, if you do your auto-ship 100 points, you get a free box of Cellgivity, one full box. See, the Max International is very prepared to attack this coronavirus. One full box, so you get it for free. You only pay 52 cedis tax. The product that costs 350 Ghana cedis, you pay 52 cedis tax on it, and you get the product. All right. Also, you have 50, if you have 50 PV, you get 2 small bottles. So that's also a good news. If you have 100 PV, so each 100 PV is entitled to 1 free box of product. Is it not brilliant? Okay, so this 100 PV can come from yourself, preferred customers, and all that, and still you'll be paid with preferred customer. If you don't understand all these things, I refer you to the compensation plan training or milking the compensation plan training video. Ask any of your team leaders. I've talked a lot. There's so much I want to say about this coronavirus, but my point here is don't spread fear, okay? Spread the good news. Don't be complacent. Don't say, oh, there are some people who are saying, oh, there are a lot of deadly things out there. Accident is killing more people. Yes, it's true, but this one is contagious. It's highly contagious. Accident, you can't be walking around and accident from China will come and hit you. No, this one is airborne. It's in the air. You will not see it. Accident, you can see it coming. When you are walking by the road, you can see that some accident is coming. You pass. Or you can decide to be in your house and you not go and board a car. Okay, so let's be very careful. Yes, of course, cold, flu, common flu is killing a lot of people daily than this coronavirus. Yes, it's true that too many abortions, more than 1 million abortions have occurred in the last 3 months. In the last 2 months this year, only this year, 2 months, more than 1 million abortions. So a lot of babies have died. A lot of human beings have also died. A lot of diseases are killing people. Malaria is killing children left and right, adults. Malaria is killing people this same year. So the number of deaths from other diseases are actually higher than the diseases recorded and then the death recorded from coronavirus. Just that this one is pandemic. Pandemic means that it is spreading worldwide. Okay, a lot of pandemics have occurred before. Some somewhere in 2012, somewhere so many years ago. There was swine flu that killed a lot of people. So let's be vigilant. Boost your immune system and you have a higher chance. When you have a higher immunity, you have a higher chance of surviving this virus. I highly recommend that you don't leave your Max product. Also, try and get your parents, your loved ones, your siblings, everybody on the product. Everybody you love. This is the time that you need to get them the product. Free product that you get from the auto ship or the sign up. When someone sign up, you get a free box of Cellgivity. If there's a personal pack of 100 pack, you get 1 free box. If it's a professional pack, you get 3 free boxes. If a premium pack, you get about 6 boxes of Cellgivity. Actually, 6.5 boxes of Cellgivity for free that they can use or sell to get their money back. So this time, don't be complacent about what is happening. Don't also get afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. It's okay to be scared, but you have to prepare. Don't prepare for war. Don't prepare for death, but prepare that you always be vigilant. You not be touching your face. You see, facial touching. When it's a habit, it's quite very difficult. But I pray that you guys will stay safe. So how is this affecting our business? It's affecting us. That one day, if I don't say it, I'm lying. Normal case, we will have presentations, BOM trainings all the week, all the regions, right? But right now, the government has declared a state of emergency that people should not be going to public gatherings. So prospects that you invite might not come to our presentation. So I highly recommend that you use the videos, you do online presentations. Now, internet has made the world a global village. You can do so many things. You can even do a pre-conference call and do presentation or like this. The slides will be on it. We'll be presenting it to about 10 people who have joined the presentation. Okay, so it is amazing. Use the internet. Use the internet to maximize it. use your internet to maximize your business, and find a way to get this good education to your customers that this is the time that they have to stay highly immune, to protect themselves. They should protect themselves from this virus. Okay, so much to be said, but we don't have much time. We have to move to the questions and answers session. So ladies and gentlemen, bosses and boss ladies, thank you very much. I know you have so many questions you want to ask me. So many questions, right? If you can still hear me, let me know. Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. Good. Thank you. Now we'll just go straight to the questions and answers. General business questions and answers, okay? General business, anything. It's a mentorship call. Every Monday night, I do a call, various topics, but today I decided to do some small education and also reassure you that the world is not coming to an end. Just stay healthy, boost your immune system, educate your team members, educate your leaders, educate your family members and prospects and your friends. Educate everybody that they should stay calm. They shouldn't freak out, because see, when people are spreading so much bad news, people can commit suicide. A lot of people commit suicide and they will just die without getting the virus. See, so don't be spreading bad news. Spread the good news. Be someone who will spread the gospel, not the gossip. All right, I think that's a very good line. All right, so questions and answers now. Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Q&A session has started. To join the Q&A session, there's a lower button, left lower button. There's a Q&A button there. Tap on it. Tap on the Q&A button. Then you can ask me a question when it's your turn, okay? The rules are that you need to articulate your thoughts to get to your question, just one question because of time. Also, try and get a good background so that you will not be that you will not produce a bad background. And then the other thing is that your background should be good. You need to have one question. Just one question, okay? So you mention your name, where you are tuning in from, and your question. General question, not really pertaining to coronavirus. But as the information comes, we'll give you that. First question. If we don't hear anything from the person, we move to the next. If you tap on the Q&A session, it means you want to ask a question. Hello? Hello? Okay, this person is not ready. So if you are ready to ask a question, there's a Q&A button on the left lower side of your phone. Tap on it and you join the queue. Then you'll be ready to ask your question. Hello? Okay, this person is not ready. Next question. Okay, this person is not ready.
Hello.
Yes, please. Let's hear from you.
Please, I'm Samuel Butri from Dodowa, and I would like to ask, how would you get a customer to reply positively to the price of the product on WhatsApp if you are selling the products through on WhatsApp?
Okay, so this is something I do. I would also recommend that you guys on the call also do it. When you have a customer that wants a product and he asks you what's the price, if it's a solidity, Don't go and say 350. They only saw a bottle of the surgery. Say it's 90 cedis or whatever price you want to sell the 1 week bottle to. Tell them that it has 30 capsules on it. Okay. If you are selling a shoe and the box of shoe has 4 shoes in it, and someone will post the shoe and someone asks how much is it, will you say 400? You will not say 400. You say a pair is what, 100 Ghana. You not put the price of all the 4 bottles. So I highly recommend that. And then if you complain about the price, let them know that these are good products that have no competition, that the things that the product will help them do, they cannot get it anywhere. And that if they have to even find the other ingredients apart from ribosine, they will spend close to $500 to $1,000 just to get the 1 month consumption. That product, the whole box is how much? Like 50 something to $70. Okay. All right, next person. Okay, so as a reminder, if it gets your turn to ask a question and you are still not talking, I'll move to the next person.
Max morning.
Max morning.
My name is Bismarck from Kintampo.
Okay.
My question is, can you just walk to somebody? Let's take it. The person is an old man. Let's take it, a retired worker. And you know that the person can afford to buy the product. You don't have any relationship or connection with the person. Can you just go to the person and prospect about the product to the person?
Okay. So it means that you want to retail your product. What I recommend is that you build relationship. People buy from people they trust and love. If they don't like you, they will not buy from you. So I highly recommend that you build relationship with people that you want to recommend the product to. Then once you are done with the relationship building, you speak to them that you went to a health seminar and then some doctors and scientists and some bankers and lawyers were talking about the product, and a lot of people were giving testimonies that these products were helping them with their age category. So it will help him. People in his age category were giving testimonies. So it will help him to, you think it's something he should know about. And if he asks what it is, then you can show him a couple of video testimonies. Don't talk about science if he's not a science person, and if he's not a doctor or science person, don't be explaining science. At the end of the day, people don't need to know how Coca-Cola is made before they take Coca-Cola. They take Coca-Cola because Coca-Cola is selling happiness in a bottle. So we as associates, we also have to recommend the product to people by giving the stories and the testimonies. Right? You don't explain how Coca-Cola is going to function in someone's blood, how the Coca-Cola was made before you can make a sale. All right?
Okay.
Okay, the next person.
Max morning.
Max morning, sir.
Boss, thank you very much. Today you have educated us, especially the media. Like they've created fear on us, and we are afraid of going out. But my question is about the product. You see, our product expiring date is around, some of the product is around May. So we were able to, I was able to retail my product to a customer, and he looked to the expiring date and then he returned the product. So I don't know what to do. Because he said.
Okay, I understand you.
Yeah.
Okay, so as of now, we are not dispensing products that will expire in May. What is being sold is product that has a June expiry rather. And then as of now, the information I have is that new ones are going to be available later in April. All right. But those who are going to consume their product, you see, we are in March. If you buy a product, if you buy one small bottle, it's 1 week. March. Yeah. So we have how many weeks before April, before May? Now, if expiry date is June, you shouldn't worry too much. And I explained it last week call that I did. I don't know if you were on it. Were you on the call I did last week?
No, I traveled, so the network was not.
Okay, so try and get that recording, okay? The recording that I did the last week. It's also on YouTube. Go and search Max Tugumiso on YouTube and go to the playlist called Mentorship Course, Max Mentorship Course. I think that's the second one there. And then the questions and answers, I think the last part, some people asked and I addressed it. Okay, so as health workers, we don't really get scared about the expiry date. Even food supplements, when our product says the expiry date is say this and that, it doesn't mean that that's gone bad. Many people get scared and they freak out when they see that expiry date on a food supplement. But that has not even reached. Let's say I have a product, I'm giving a product to someone and the expiry date is maybe June. We are not even in May, we are not even in April. So unless maybe they want to consume the product somewhere in July, that they want to complain about. But if you give it to a health worker and he sees that it's in June, and even if we're in May or June, the health worker will still take it because we understand that the fact that the expiry date is on it doesn't mean the product has gone bad. But then normal people or people who are not into the health system will freak out about the expiry date and all that. But the solution is reassure them, or you can do a three-way call with a health worker in your team so that you can reassure them that it's all good and no bad. The only thing is that when the expiry date reaches, the company cannot guarantee the same efficacy as it was before the expiry date. It doesn't mean that the product has gone bad. But then again, in network marketing, everything people will talk about it. You see, when people are previously cigarettes, okay, when people go and buy it to smoke, they will write on it, this can cause cancer. But then they change it to this will cause cancer. Even that, people are still buying, and now they are drawing cancer. They draw lung cancer. They make a lot of drawings on the cigarette box, so they make it on it, but people still go buy and consume it. Do you understand? Why is it that they don't check all those things? And food supplements that are going to better their health, they check all those things. When someone is buying Coca-Cola or Don Timo or all those, they don't check the expiry date. But food supplements, they try to check, especially when someone is making money with it. When I joined Max, someone told me that some people hate the fact that someone is doing Max. So when someone consumes, maybe a customer takes the product and he crosses the road and the car knock him down, they will say, oh, it's the product he took. That's all right. That was just by the way. But I'm assuring you that all these things are being worked on. It was unfortunate that the product that we produced for the Ghana market, we're not able to get it out on time or something like that. But they are getting new ones for us, so be not alarmed. Also, if the person is buying 1 month consumption, there is a 1 month product, 1 month certificate is expiring in 2021, more than 1 year from now. You can get that one too for them, okay? More than July 2020, like 1 year, 3 months from now, so you can get that one for them. If they are buying a small bottle, of course, assure them that the date is June, so why get scared? All right, it's only the free product that will be dispensed as May. All right, Solomon, I hope you get my point.
Yes, I get you, but I have last question. It's about GXL. I have customers.
We have a shortage of GSL currently, but it's being worked on for new consignment to come. So GSL and Switch, you get it, okay?
Oh, okay.
We have other products that you can also build your business with. We have 357, a big bottle LGBT. We have Max One. We have Mentorship and GS also in the way, and then we have Max Beauty too. Okay, Max Beauty. Yeah. All right, next person. I know a lot of people want to ask questions. So many
Max morning, bros.
Max morning.
Please, this is Flair. I'm calling from Accra.
Okay.
My question is, actually, I have a colleague at work some years back that I introduced this opportunity to, and unfortunately for him, he lost his job. He was working with one of these banks, HFT something. It's now Republic Bank, and I introduced the opportunity to him, and it's like he wasn't.
Hello. Oh, we lost Fulera. Unfortunately, she didn't complete her question, so I don't really know what she was saying. Wow. Hello? Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we lost her. I'm reading some question in the comment section that what about those in relationship? Should they also get a break for ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell. I cannot decide your relationship for you, whether you have to break up with your boyfriend or your wife. But then again, just be mindful of where you guys will go. Okay, if you are not living together, the person will go here, someone will go here. Make sure you sanitize yourself. But you can't guarantee that there's one minister and one celebrity actor. He got it, his wife got it. So, but they are under treatment. He actually posted that they have the infection and they are under treatment. So you see, people are coming out. Footballers get it, they get treated and all that. And many people are fine. They are recovered. The disease, that the virus doesn't have a cure. That is it. It doesn't have a cure, but your body can get rid of it. Your immune system can help you get better. Do you understand? We don't have a cure or a vaccine that they will give all of us immunity so that we will not be able to contact the virus. But a lot of people have recovered from this acute. Some of them do not even get the respiratory distress. Okay, when it gets to the pneumonia, all those heavy symptoms, that's when it starts getting serious. But it only affects really people who have a low immunity. So that is why it's highly recommended that you boost your immune system. And those who have an underlying cause, maybe they have tuberculosis or something there already, then when this virus comes, hey, it has found brothers inside him, then they'll start working and harming the person. All right, next person.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello. Max morning, boss.
Max morning.
Okay, this is Melchizedek from Takrady. Max Legend.
Okay, boss. Wow, Melchizedek, your line is breaking, and unfortunately, we can't wait for you.
Hello.
Maybe you can type it in the comment section.
So my question is that
okay.
You know, there are some customers or patients that they start taking cell GVT. Maybe first week they are fine, but then after the second week or when they get into the second week, they begin to experience a high pressure. They check their BP and it's high, then they start complaining. So with that, like, how do we go about it? Should they reduce the dosage? Some of them decide to stop taking the product at all. Then also with those who have unpicked promo, unpicked free product for last month or maybe last 2 months or something, can they pick it like for the last month, as in the one free bottle for 50 PV, or they can pick on the new promo that has been announced? Thank you.
All right. So with the last question, I think the solution here is that those who couldn't pick the promo for last month, unless they go there to find out, but maybe they can be able to pick it. But it will not be this month promo. So let's say someone did a promo last month, and then 100 PV was 2 bottles. This month 100 PV is 4 bottles. They can't go and pick for last month and pick 4 bottles for that. Oh, last month I didn't pick, so I'm picking 4. The best thing they can do for the person is 2 bottles, because that was last month's promo. Okay.
Okay.
And the promo that is running now is in retrospect. So all the PBs for this month, not only starting from yesterday, it starts from first to last day of this month. It means that all the people that have already picked the free product, 1 or 2, they can go for the remaining ones because of the new promo. Okay, and then also to handle your question with the people or the customers that give a response of maybe high BP, or someone will take a product for about 3 or 4 days, they can't complain of headache or rash, or they are urinating a lot, or their urine is yellow and all those things. So most likely they are detoxification symptoms. Okay, like I explained on the other code last time, When someone, let's say, imagine you have a gutter that is choked with dirt and then all those rubbish. If you want to clean the gutter, you have to put clean water in it small, start removing the dirt out of the gutter. When you bring the dirt out of the gutter, the whole neighborhood will be smelling bad because the dirt in it has come out. They will start cleaning it, pour good water in it to help clean it. And now so the same way, when you are taking a product to detox or clean your system, the bad things, so that's why some people will get small rash. Some people have some slight headache. My father had a shoulder pain for a long time, more than 25-year-old shoulder pain. Every month it comes. When he started taking the LGBT, 2 days to 3 days, the shoulder pain became severe. It was serious. He called me that he wants to stop the product. And I told him that it's called detox. And I explained the same process that is helping fix the problem. 3 days, I told him to drink more water. So when you are drinking water, it's like you are flushing. You are helping the gutter to clear quickly. Do you understand? So drink more water with the product, consume it with the product, and then it helped him. And after the 3rd day, that was it. After the 3rd day, that was it. The pain has never come again in the last 5 years. And I'm very, very grateful that I was able to help stop such a chronic pain from his life. Okay, so that's it. And some people, sometimes to a customer, you see, getting a high BP, there are a lot of causes. Someone can get scared. We hear coronavirus, then their BP will go up. Or they hear something bad about someone, their BP will go up. Or some people get fever, their BP will go up. Some people, when they are hungry, their BP will go up. So a lot of reasons might get people BP go up. If they didn't have a hypertension already and they started a product, it's not likely that our product is giving them hypertension. Or if they have hypertension and they are on their drugs and they start cell-activity, some people don't get the education well. They will stop all their drugs and continue on cell-activity, and they will take only cell-activity. It is recommended that they add it to their drugs. It is their doctor who would have only the power to now tell them that they should. The doctor can now reduce it upon review. They can reduce the drugs they are taking. My grandmother was taking about 8 drugs before I recommended cell-activity to her. She was on 2 hypertension medication, 2 drugs for diabetes, and then 1 for cholesterol, and then 2 painkillers. Now she's on just 1 for diabetes and 1 for hypertension. That's all. No painkiller, no cholesterol medication. That's all. Just 2. Because after she started taking a product, she was getting better. She was bedridden. Now she got out of bed. Okay, so someone who was taking 7 capsules or 7 drugs every day now recovered, and she's taking 2 because the doctor realized that the product is helping her, or her BP was becoming better, the sugar was becoming better. So they started decreasing it small upon close monitoring. Then she is doing better on just one drug. Do you understand? So all those vasodilators and all those things that she was on, she's not on them again. No, Arabia. All right. Thank you, Cedric. I hope you're good. Next person, and I think we spent such a quite time. There we can wrap up.
Hello, boss.
Yes, sir.
Please, I want to ask, with our product, when you check behind under the bottle, that's, let's say, for example, cell-activity, you have only the 2 decades of the year. The last 2 is not written. And a customer posed a question to me. With that, how do you tell the expiry date? And like I was.
And when you check the bottle, it's not the year is written. The last 2 decades of the year is written. So 20, it means 2020. If you see 18, it means 28. It means 28. It's like when you're writing a check and you write today's date is right. Today's date is March. So you write 160320. The 20 means 2020.
No, okay.
All right.
Thank you, boss.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Next person.
Hello, boss.
Yes, sir.
What's morning?
Next morning.
All right. My question is, Biba produced. Are they still produced?
Biba, no, please.
Okay. All right.
That's all. All right, next person.
Hello, Max Morning.
Wow, I like your energy. Max morning!
All right, please. I didn't come in. I came in a little late, but when I came in, I heard something about some product promotion going on. I want to know more about it. Is it about the 52 something? I didn't get it right.
Okay, so this month there's a promotion Max International is running, okay? It means that if you have 50 PV auto ship, you are entitled to 2 free products. That is 2 bottles of longevity. Each bottle has 30 capsules. You only pay 13 cedis for each bottle. The company wants associates to use the product so that we can detox our system. We don't want people getting sick. We want to boost our immune system. So if you have 100 PV as auto ship, or you sign someone as 499 cedis or 700, the person will get a free box of longevity. You only pay 52 cedis. When you do auto ship 100 PV, that's 499 cedis. You pay 52 cedis for 1 full box of longevity for free, so that you can use and share with your family and friends, and you guys will stay healthy in these challenging times. Is that not nice?
That's really cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Because that full box you get for free by paying the tax of 52 cedis. That full box is 350 Ghana cedis price. Retail price is actually 420. Okay.
All right.
So after this call, I'll design a flyer to really explain it. There's one around, but it doesn't do justice to it, and it looks similar to the old promotion. That is why many people are not really seeing it well. Yeah, so I'll do another flyer and then share it, okay, to explain the promo well. Thank you for asking. Next person.
Hello, Max Morning.
Max Morning.
Yeah, please. My question is, imagine you have roommates and you are trying to explain to them how to actually use.
Hello?
The longevity to boost their immune system. Maybe for the first approach, they are finding it difficult to understand. Please, how will you go about it? I want to know how to talk to them.
Okay, so if you have people that you want to recommend a product to, already they know that you are into this business and this is what you are doing. Okay, so what you can do is tell them that you know that they know what you are doing and the product you are using. These are the reasons why you are doing it or you are using it. Show them testimonies, people who are using the product and it's helping them. Testimonies will sell, facts will only bore. Then, in this moment like this, ask them this question, that there are a lot of people that the health workers are saying that have a higher chance of recovering. These are people who have a good immune system. So you think that our product can help their parents to also have a good immune system. Or you can ask them that, are their parents on food supplement that will boost their immunity? Because you know that they might not be interested in these immune things. Do you understand? So it's an indirect way of prospecting. It's like you go and you want to prospect someone, but you say like, there's this business I'm doing that is helping me earn some good income. But I know that you, dear, you are a boss, you have a car and all that, you might not be interested, but do you know anyone who would want to build an extra income business? Or do you know anyone who has options open for a part-time income? Do you understand? So indirectly you are prospecting them, but you do it like you are just looking for referral from them. And actually, if they are not interested, they will give you referral. Okay, so and then that's the same thing. At the end of the day, staying healthy matters, but then the people have to also accept that they want to stay healthy. You can't force good health on people.
Okay. Please, I also want to ask, someone who is suffering from a stomach ulcer, can I also double the dose of longevity? Instead of maybe 2, can I take like 3?
I had a stomach ulcer too. I had a peptic ulcer disease. It's serious. I don't know if you it's kind of serious. It can come from Helicobacter pylori, like H. pylori, or I even had bleeding peptic ulcer. Like you work and you forget you eat, then your stomach will start hurting that much. You start vomiting. Sometimes you can bleed blood and all those things. Okay, and when I started the business, I started using Celgivity for some time. After a week or two, I didn't hear about this ulcer again. And now I can even fast and break 5 p.m. Nothing will happen to me. But previously, when I'm hungry small, my body will be shaking. I'll start sweating. Yeah, and my stomach will be squeezing. Our heart bends and all those ones. And then for people who have peptic ulcer, I recommend that they take the Celgivity before they eat, so that food will be on top of it. You see, dyspepsia, when they are belching, and then there's something in the Celgivity called black pepper. It can come a bit more like it will come through your esophagus to your throat again, and it will cause heartburn. It will feel like there's some pepper in your chest. It's called black pepper. It's in the Celgivity. Okay, it also helps some of the nutrients to be absorbed. That is why I recommend that you take the Celgivity with food or before you eat, so that the food will be on top of it and push it down. Or when you take the Celgivity, drink more water so that it will send it away. It will not be. Some people will just eat the food, their food, then they will put the Celgivity on top of the food, and it will just be on the tip of the stomach. It can easily come on the esophagus, and they'll get dyspepsia. So I hope I'm not boring you too much, then.
No, please. Thank you so much for the clarification.
You're welcome. All right, next. Who's next? There's so many people on the queue that I think we would have to push something next week. Hello? Next morning, please, let's hear from you.
Next morning. Yeah, just like you were sharing your experience, your testimonies. I've been using Mastery 57 for a while now. I'm still having pimples all around my face. You know, I wanted myself to be a testimony so that people will know how the product is working, but I'm not seeing any.
Okay, please, how long have you taken it?
For almost more than 6 months now.
Okay.
I try to get myself a bottle every month with the Celgivity, sometimes with Infuse or ATP.
Okay, so do you think that you have reacted to something?
I don't think so.
Okay. When you take the Celgivity alone, do you react to something in it?
No.
Because I'm trying to find out what exactly is happening. Because if you take 357 alone for 6 months, I think you need to you can have results. The minimum is that the company says after 3 months you get some good results. You know, it's not a magic pill. I don't know how long your skin condition has been there for, but then I assure you that it's working. Okay, sometimes all of us, we don't have the same body. Someone will take the product and get some results in a week or two. Sometimes too, there's so much foundation that the product has to do that it's working inside. Maybe you see that 357, omega oils, omega 3, omega 5, omega 7. Maybe it's working on very important things that you think that, oh, the skin is the most important thing now, but the body has now recognized that it has more important things to work on, like the heart. Do you understand? So it's working on some things first. But then again, I think we need to have another conversation. I'll ask you some few things, or you need to contact an upline that is a health worker so that they can work on it. Some of the health skin issues need a dermatologist to actually see and see if the pathological factors are there, then they find results.
All right, but do we have dermatologists around?
You let's talk after this, okay? Yes, we connect and then let's talk after this.
All right.
Okay, so next person. You're welcome. Your name again, so that when you call, I get it.
I'm Esther.
Okay, all right, cool. Thank you.
All right.
Next question, please.
Max morning, boss.
Max morning.
Please, I'll be snappy because of the time. So my question is a two-part question. The first one is this: I had a customer who the sister wanted her to try the product because she had a fibroid operation just for the healing, and then she also had a thrombosis operation because of the healing. She's outside. She's in the Switzerland. So we sent the products to her, and because of the thrombosis case, she said her doctor said any product, even if it's supplements, even if it's drugs, whatever product that she's ingesting, they need to be aware of it. And I was like, okay, fine, booyah, take the product, see that even the doctor ribosine, that was just my main thing. The ribosine, let the doctor be educated about the ribosine. And then the doctor saw the surgery that got to her over there and declined her from taking the product because, fine, there's turmeric, they read what is the content of the product, but per the rule of Europe, every content of the product or every constituent of the product must contain the content itself. So for example, turmeric must show that it is either XYZ percentage in it or alpha lipoic acid.
Why don't you send Max 1 to the person? Max 1 is only ribosine in it. And ribosine, we have a patent number. There is a lot of research about ribosine and all that. Why don't you send that if this is complicating it?
But it has already complicated the whole thing now, because now she has sent the product to the husband to take because the doctor has declined. The doctor says, fine, perfectly, the product is good and everything, but the rule there.
Anyway, he too is also doing his job. So this one, it's and you are in no position to speak to the doctor to explain. See, I've been in a similar position before. I recommended Salgivity to one of my friend's mother, okay, and the person was in US. And then she decided to let the doctor know about it. The doctor said, oh, he doesn't know anything Salgivity. He has not heard about it before ribosine. That was like 3 years ago. Then just I think around December, my friend's mom now got hold of Salgivity from the same hospital, from the same doctor. Do you understand? Because the doctor has now recommended it to her. Then the friend's mom said, oh, this is the product that I was telling you about too. That was the time that the doctor was admitting that he had not heard about it that time, and that it is his boss. His boss has now written some reviews about it. That is why he is prescribing that, like, she can go and get it as a food supplement. So it's not really like he was selling it there, but he prescribed it that she should go and get it. But he had forgotten that time that it's the same thing that 3 years ago she brought. Because around 2015 or so, the Salgivity bottle was ash color. It wasn't white. The branding has changed. So it takes some time for some people to know. It's not the whole world that knows about what we have and what we are doing here. So don't worry. Don't force it down people's throats. Some people will accept it gradually. Even in Ghana here, not all health workers believe that what we have is true. All right?
All right, boss. Her situation is such
that a lot of time. Let's just find the last person, then we move.
All right. Max morning, boss.
Max morning.
Good day from Port Harcourt. Anyway, my question is, I gave switch to one of my customers, and then she's been complaining that anytime she takes the switch, she feels the scent of the switch all over the whole day. Okay. Per my advice, I told her that she should, like, after taking the switch, take, let's say, a small piece of bread to suppress that scent that keeps on. And it works. But here is the case: switch is supposed to be cooking, and then it's supposed to be like 30 minutes before milk. So I don't know whether what I did was right, or she should.
Okay, so this one, I think we would have to also communicate. I don't know this describing, like the description you are giving, that she feels the switch all over her body. I don't understand.
Like the sense
like
of the
she
switch,
feels hungry or what?
Yeah, like the sense of the switch It's like she smells it all the time.
Did she drink a lot of water?
I guess so.
Because if you drink a lot of water, to push it down, the reason why I'm saying this is when you take product and you don't drink a lot of water, it will be around the stomach tip there or something like that, especially when the person has eaten like few time ago. But this one, she took the switch on empty stomach, right? Let her take more water. Let her take more water. Educate her well. I think I've spoken about switch on several occasions. It's not a magic pill. Educate people that it will take some time. Also, when some people start switch or they start a weight management course, that's the time that they will eat things that they've not eaten before, because, well, they have taken a product that is supposed to shrink them. So now they can eat all the things that they were not eating. If they start doing those things, it will now put so much work on what the product has to do, because it's burning the fat that has already been produced. And in a normal case, the person was exercising. Now, because they start switch, they will stop exercising. They will start eating all the junk that they were not eating. And at the end of the day, the results will be slow. But in your case, the lady says she feels the switch all over her, but like she smells it or something like that. It means that she's not taking enough water.
Okay. And then
I don't know if she's missed the product before she swallows it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been thank you all so much. I know I've spent so much of your time this evening, and with the education on the coronavirus, what we have to do, report, be safe, don't get consumed and swallowed up in the negativity. Know that good things are happening. When there's bad news everywhere, when there's chaos, that is the time many people make money. This is the time that you can also monetize the fear. Don't get swallowed up in the fear. Educate your friends and family members. People are surviving. Not everyone is dying. About 3% mortality rate. It means that 97% of the people survive. If you select 100 people that get infected with this virus, about 97% of them will survive, or 97 of them will survive, and about three people out of the 100 who may die, about 2 of them have a predisposing factors, or they already have underlying problems or some health issues that they are already dealing with, and the last person might be a grown-up person who has a low immunity. So stay safe, eat healthy, boost your immune system. Don't be touching people anyhow. Don't be around people who are sick and people who are coughing, especially. Okay, wear a face mask, cover your nose. You can even cover your eyes. Don't be touching your eyes. You can wear glass, but the thing I saw about glass today, I went to a bank and some of them were wearing glass, but the lady was wearing the glass and she would go and touch her face with the glass. I'm like, then what are you doing? If you have touched money, you've touched people, and you greeted people with a glove, and you are touching your face with the same glove, then what is it that you are protecting? Your hand, So let's stay safe. Let's stay safe. Let's protect ourselves. The virus is real, but we should not be scared. Don't get swallowed up in the bad news happening. Promote the good news. Educate people that a lot of things are happening. Because after this virus, we still have lives to live. We still have people to transform. We get distracted and swallowed up in the negative news. You wake up and people have hit big ranks and things are happening and new millionaires have been born. And you were just swallowed up in the negative news. So much that has to be said today, but we've spent a lot of time, okay? So thank you guys. I'm very excited to have you all with us today. Have a fantastic evening. Don't forget to take your Max International products. Boost your immune system and have a lovely month. Don't forget the promo to educate your team members about it, okay? Next week, catch you same time, Monday night, 8 p.m. GMT on the Max Mentorship call. I love you guys. My name is William Gyimah. You can call me Wapmaster. I love you guys. Bye for now.